Welcome back, Central Valley. Very excited because we're learning about a little bit of granite on this episode of Central Valley Real Estate. My next guest, Mr. Michael, is here from Affordable Design Granite, and he's located right here in Fresno and actually has a brick and mortar shop. So, Michael, welcome. How are you today?
Very good. How are you, Zach?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
So, we have a lot to cover today because I'm into kitchens and fitness and all kinds of cool stuff as well. But you had a very unique question that you just asked me, and I'm waiting to answer until you ask me again. So
I want to ask
you,
Zach, so nice to meet you because I know you work very hard in the studio here.
Oh, man.
After a hard day's work, when you go home, where are you going to go first?
I'm probably going to walk into the kitchen, set my keys down, and set my bag on the counter.
That's where I'm going to get at. Is the kitchen is the center point of a house. Most people hang out around the kitchen area. You serve food, you serve drinks. We have a party, people gather around and socialize. So if you make the kitchen look good, you really make the house look good, and then you're going to enjoy your house a lot more, and the house is going to have a lot better value, resale value, appreciate the value of the house.
Do you think it could make you a healthier person because you're making all your food? Do you think it leads?
Definitely, yeah. Because healthy food is the food, home cooked food. You buy microwaved food or takeout from fast food restaurant. Those are junk food. We know that, right? Those are not healthy. So it's better if you make your kitchen look good. You'll spend more time there and cook your own food. So you're going to become a lot more healthier.
Yeah, great point. Now, we can't steer away from value. I heard you say it adds value to the house. What can adding granite really do to your house?
Yeah, today is the real estate show, right? So a lot of realtors are watching this show, and a lot of home owners or home buyers. And for homeowners, they want the house to be enjoyable. For realtors, they probably look for value in the house, and there might be a lot of buyers who are investors who want to buy a house and fix them and turn for resale for profit, or they want to turn into an investment property and rent it out. In any cases, you want to make the house look good. And the best way, number one is to make kitchen look good. Inside the kitchen, there are all sorts of things you can make it look beautiful. You have countertops, you have cabinetries, you have lighting, you have appliances. But at the end, the counter is really the crown jewel of a kitchen. As you mentioned, you set your keys on the counter, you fix drinks, fix food over there, and when you have guests gather around in the kitchen counter, and they're gonna have drinks, have chips, have snacks. So,
it's interesting to hear you say how functional a counter is, especially an island, because for me, before I travel, this could be every day. I'm living out of 2 bags most of the time, but I lay everything out just to make sure that I have it there and
help you organize things.
And part of that organization is actually kind of how it looks when it's all laid out in its cases and organized and nice, and you can see it all there. So that could be translated into the way you cook, into the way you organize your own kitchen. I can definitely see this adding so much, not only to the kitchen, but the rest of your house. If you go crazy and you put yourself in a beautiful kitchen with granite countertops and some beautiful tile, you're going to probably put some hardwood floor on the rest of the house, maybe dish up the bedrooms. Awesome. You're going to kind of create a little sanction for yourself, right?
Right, exactly. Build your own castle, so to speak,
Yeah. So, we can tell you love granite houses and kitchens. I'm interested to see or to hear what got you into this. How does your kitchen look? Are you a big cook? Are you just into the home in general? Are you into helping people? What's your mission statement behind?
So I looked at, because the counter is so important, and I looked at different options of the counter material. So you have in the market about 4 popular materials for the counter. You have entry level, that is Formica, which is inexpensive. You can do it yourself. And you have next level is tile, and then next level is probably granite and quartz. Of course, you have something else like a corian or bowmanite, like cement, but those are not very popular because they're too soft, easily scratched. Among those 4 I pointed out, the Formica is the cheapest one, and a lot of people, entry-level houses, they think, oh, it's good to do it. But Formica is made of wood and a thin veneer of plastic. It's easy to put on, but if you are not careful, you put something hot on top, you can burn a black mark right over there and burn a hole. Now, if you want to replace it, do it twice, the cost is almost as do the granite in the first place. And do the tile, kind of inexpensive, but you have to deal with the dirty grout lines all the time. And it's not that much cheaper than doing granite these days, because we focus on the prefabricated granite countertops. We get them from overseas in large quantities. They come with edges already pre-finished, so we just have to do a little bit of customization, and we can put it in at really fast speed and a fraction of the cost.
Wow. So our local realtors, our local agents, our local companies, and our local inhabitants need to get in contact with you, because
Exactly.
you're a kitchen expert. I mean, it sounds like you know the efficiency, what's going to cost you some money in the long run. Are you saving our consumers, our viewers, are you saving them money?
Yeah, on average, our granite countertops are about $40 a square foot installed.
Wow.
Compared to the market price, on average $60, $70 a square foot.
That's great.
Our price is about $40 a square foot. And sometimes with the inexpensive granite can get even lower for apartment complexes. We do large volume, we can get even lower to like $35 a square foot installed.
So right now it's a great time at this moment to not only install some granite into your house, but would it be a great time right now to add anything else?
The timing-wise, that's a good point, because the reason we get granite in so cheap is because we get them large quantity from overseas where the labor is cheap. But the cheap labor overseas is coming to an end pretty fast. And so if you want to get into the good deal with granite, you want to get in within the next few years, because otherwise prices will go up.
Good to know. That's great to know. And where can we find you?
We are right in close to the center of city of Clovis, 1548 Menlo Avenue. We're right off of Sunnyside and Toll House.
Cool.
Right in that corner, that
Cool.
industrial park area.
But from what I understand, you work all over the Central Valley in the state, right?
Oh, right, yeah. We go all over the place for installation. We go as north as like Oakhurst and Yosemite Valley.
Cool.
And as south as Visalia and Hanford.
Well, hey, to my Oakhurst friends, this is where I grew up. This is the guy to call.
Exactly.
So you got Fresno. You also go a little bit south? Do you Visalia and
Visalia and
Bakersfield?
Hanford. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not as far as Bakersfield, because Bakersfield, that's another big city. They have other granite suppliers over there.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they have? I still think you probably have a better distributor and a better source of granite than most of those places,
Occasionally,
right?
we have general contractors in this area. When they have projects in Bakersfield, we'll go over there and do the job for them as well.
Cool. So you are all over the Central Valley.
Exactly.
Are you from here? How long have you guys been here?
We've been in business in the Central Valley for 10 years.
Wow. So you've made it through the hard parts, and you've built a good, trusted community around
Exactly.
you. And what's next? Where do you guys plan on going with your business? You just kind of hanging out with the granite and
Right, with the
that,
granite,
gonna
and
expand?
we'll look to see what the next market trend is, and we'll capitalize whatever comes next. Maybe quartz material, if that becomes popular. It's gaining traction now, but it's not there yet.
So does that give you a clear countertop or almost a clouded countertop? How does that look as a counter?
The quartz is more a man-made material. It's epoxy holding all the small granules of quartz together, then they polish it. So it's a man-made product. It's just different from granite, not necessarily better than granite. And some people, maybe they had granite before, they want something new. That's the only reason they want it. But environmentally, granite is still environmentally more friendly than quartz, because quartz uses epoxy, which is a petroleum-based material where you have to use oil and gas to make it. But the granite is all natural stone you carve out from the mountains.
I think that's a great point, because there's no external cost with that. That's awesome. And where do you see yourself in 10 years? Are you guys going to be in the Central Valley still? Do you plan on going?
Yeah, I
to
think so.
cities?
Central Valley is growing
You call
very
this home?
fast. Yes, because we see new buildings coming up all the time, and I think we've built a lot of clientele base, and we'll have loyal customers who constantly come back,
Cool.
tell their friends and their relatives, or if they buy a new house, they come back again.
If we
see
get that word of mouth, person to person, it's about as good of a reputation as you
exactly
can get.
that cuts down our advertising costs.
Right. So let's talk about a little more real estate now. Where do you live? What part of Fresno do you live in?
I actually live close to Harlan Ranch, right outside of Harlan Ranch area.
Beautiful area.
Yeah, exactly.
And would you recommend that to our future home buyers, our current home buyers? Is that a great area for your kids to go to school, to raise a family, for events, even for health? Health is a big part of our Central Valley.
Yeah, Harlan Ranch inside. We live right outside Harlan Ranch, but we have friends in the Harlan Ranch. They have a great clubhouse. They have a swimming pool, and they organize free Zumba classes for residents.
I've actually instructed my own fitness class there on the it's a courtyard, I guess you would call it, in Harlan Ranch with the clock tower and stuff.
Right,
so
and they have movie nights in the summertime.
it's so cool that they offer
great.
that to their...
The school there is the Bud Rank Elementary School. It's one of the best schools in the Central Valley.
Wow, we've heard that on the show before.
Yeah.
So that's
all my 3 kids
to
go
hear.
there right now, and we love the school. We love the community.
Excellent. That's wow. It sounds like Harlan Ranch is a great place to live.
It is.
We really appreciate you stopping by. Just real quick, let's remind our viewers where we can find you. We have a website as well as a location.
Yeah, the website is ad-granite.com. And my cell phone number, you can call me all the time on my cell phone number. I'll always answer during business hours, 270-6063, 270-6063. And I'll answer all the questions you have regarding granite and remodeling questions in general.
We got 3 numbers of trusted individuals and trusted services here in the Central Valley in our own community. You guys, thank you for tuning into Central Valley Real Estate today, and thanks for our last guest, Michael, for providing us with such great homeowner advice, for stopping by and hanging out with us today.
Thank you so much.
Hey, we'll see you guys next week, okay?
I'll see ya.